Hey, hello. It's me, Rograt. Hello, how you doing? It's flipping cold out right now. Order of business today. I want to make a HELVE hammer, guys. I've never made one. I think it will get us geared up for when we finally find iron, which we will. Hopefully. Heavy dose of copium there, but I'm sure we'll find it eventually. I want to do that. I also want to go looking for some slate so we can start putting a roof on this this building. I think slate is metamorphic rock, so it's going to be found under sedimentary, which I think we have like over here. This is like chalk and claystone. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of digging today, basically, is what I'm getting at. Before I do that, I'm gonna go make some more rope ladders because wait. I have 20 in my inventory right now. Pretty sure I should have more than that. Did I put them away? I did. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make 2 stacks. And I think... Oh, I don't have much rope, do I? I wonder if cattails are still growing in winter. I guess there's only one way to find out. Right now, it's 7 PM. So there's not much I can really do at home. I may do some crafting. Make some backup tools. I believe I've got... I'm just getting reacquainted. It's been a few days since I played. Do I have a backup pick anywhere? I do not. So yeah, I'm going to make some stuff. Get it hung in here. Maybe above the door. And yeah, we're going to go look for some cattails and get those ladders made, I think. Also, I should probably get back onto doing some leather working. I need to find some animals like ASAP because... I think we may be running slightly low on the food front. Let's have a look real quick. Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? Need to get some, I do have a bunch of food, I think. I have, like, a lot of veg. So I don't think we're too screwed, but yeah, we could definitely do better on the meat front. This is all going rotten. Oops. Alright, so I'm getting some bronze cooked up here. Make some more bars, and I've just made this because I'm gonna make the HELVE hammer head. Oh no, it needs 2. Oh, that's why you always check. I think I'm too late, right? Am I boned here? Hold on. I think I'm totally boned. Damn it. I wonder if I can put this back into the... Grab this. No! What's happening? Everything's going bad. Help. Yeah. I wonder if I just start crafting it anyway. And hope for the best. I mean, there's not much work to do here. Yeah, we just need... Yeah, I'm sure this will be okay, actually. I'm not going to panic. This should be done, almost. Yep. Wonderful. I really hate it when stuff doesn't cook properly, because I don't want to end up wasting any of our bronze. Not that we really need to worry about waste, but still. Give me this. Let's get these poured real quick. I'm really hoping, guys, that we can find some friggin' iron soon. We've been so unlucky. But, would really love some, you know? Can't keep getting my heart broken by a mineral. You're still at 900. Yeah, we're gonna be fine here. What am I worrying about? I looked at it. It's actually pretty easy to craft the HELVE hammer from what I can see. So I think we just need to make this, which is just this with a few planks, and then the base is just a chisel, some resin, and some more planks. Whether or not our windmill will be strong enough to do some HELVE hammerage remains to be seen, but if not, we will embiggen the windmill. I need to make a place to quench in here, don't I? I keep forgetting about that. That shouldn't be too difficult, though. Let's just chuck that there for now. Take those out of my offhand. Did I just hear a bozo behind me? No. Alright, let me grab some planks. Let's make this, this HELVE hammer. Do I have any planks in here? I do not. I do have some resin. Believe I only need one. We'll make some planks right now. That's not too bad. Let me grab this. Yeah, I do hear a bozo somewhere. Let me grab my hammer and a chisel. And I believe I have some planks right here. We'll make like that many. Grab me my saw. Bada boom, bada bing. Need to make a new saw fairly soon. There we go. Right. HELVE hammer was... Let's have a look. Okay, 8 planks. There we go. Lovely jobs. And then we need the base. What the hell is all this stuff? Clutch. I was wondering, can you make a lever for the windmill? Because I'd actually like to put the windmill on the side of the house. I think that'd look sick. Okay, this is just that and that with a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Boom. I think that's everything. Let's go and install this now. Hopefully without getting maimed. I'm not in the mood to be maimed. We have some bone meal there as well. Okay. Put that in my offhand. This goes there, maybe? No? Hold on, let me assess this. I'm doing this without looking at the guide, as you can probably tell. I don't need no guide. In before I desperately need the guide. What about this? Nope. Okay, so that's pointing that way? Guys, I need the guide. Okay, we got the base. We have the HELVE hammer. We need a toggle. Ah, okay. Gonna need an axle. Some fat. We have all of this. This is fine. How do I make an axle again? Remind me. Log, fat, chisel. Alright. We're discovering this together. I've never done this before. Give me this. Let's go grab a log. Me when I put my hand into the toilet. I don't know why I said that. I should really think before I speak. We need the axle first and foremost. So, bada boom. By the way, can I say the crafting guide in Vintage Story, amazing. Doesn't always work as intended, I feel like, but generally speaking, it's amazing. So we need the toggle. Toggle me this, toggle me that. Where's my toggle? Let me just do it from here. I know you need one of these for a toggle. Wooden toggle, yes. Alright. So that goes there. We put 4 of those bad boys there. 4 of them, 4 of these. 1. 1. Boom. Alright. Now, place your bets. Will I figure out what the hell I'm doing? I'm assuming the base goes down and then you put the toggle. I see what's happening. Okay, hold on, hold on. Hold your horses. That goes in the base, yes? Don't make me look at the guide. Fine, I'll look at the guide. Alright, I think I just need to make a gear. So, let me grab a piece of wood here. And a saw. Not that gear. The other gear. So many gears in this game, it's crazy. An angled gear. Let's build this. If you're a Vintage Story veteran screaming at me right now, please be kind. I'm just a guy on the internet. Let's put this here. That there. That there. Alright. I did put the toggle down here. I'm a genius. And then this goes there. Yes. Big brain play. Bang. 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 We did it. Look at that. That is cool as hell, man. I feel like it has quite a good bit of power as well coming in right now. I should really make a way up to the windmill so we can actually see how much power we're getting. It's quite windy right now, obviously. But yeah, look at that. Okay, and whilst it's still dark, before we can leave, why don't we just put a front back on this. This is now a storage room. And I believe I've got a door kicking around in here. I do indeed. Get that snow out of my way. Probably have to build an overhang here again. But yeah, this is basically back to how it was, just much smaller. And I think because of that, this doesn't technically count as an inside. So, but so far, I don't want to curse it, but so far we haven't seemed to be, we haven't been freezing to death like we were before, you know? Got some lime there. I don't remember where I put my... There, never mind, it's right there. There's my bone mill. And let's just chuck these in here. I'm going to keep the quern over by... Oh, there's a torch holder there. Would be nice if I had some torches. I'm going to keep the quern over by the windmill for the time being. You're so close. Where are you? I can hear you chittering and it's freaking me out. Probably should harvest some more honey to get that comb so we can make some more torches, because this part of my base right now is extremely dark. I don't know where that guy is. Actually, I know exactly where he is. Hold up. He's spawned where my old... Yeah, he's below us right now. He can stay there. What a loser. Yeah, I can't decide. What do you guys think? You think I should move the windmill? Probably take the best part of a day. But if I moved it over here, so that it was, we've already got this little kind of butt part of the house that's jutting out the back anyway. You know, it would be, yeah, it would literally be here. I do like the idea of having a windmill separate from the rest of the building, but the helve hammer doesn't really seem to make any noise, at least whilst it's not doing anything. Maybe I should test that. Let's go grab the anvil. Yeah, let me put that in my offhand there. Let me grab this. Bong. Actually, you know what? That's going to take forever. Let me smash it. There we go. Could you imagine if every time you did that, there was like a small chance for it to break? That would be devastating. Okay, turns out that's incredibly loud. But I can turn it off. So I think, yeah, I think I'm going to move the windmill to be on the back part of the house. I think that will add quite a bit, actually. Let's add this to our lovely shiny pile. Are you done? Are you doing the weird thing? Yeah, I noticed there's a weird thing in this area of the building where sometimes I can't pick stuff up from the floor. Did I just destroy that? No, okay, it's bugging out. God damn it, let me relog. I think it's definitely a mod issue. It seems to be very specific to this house, but there you go. Maybe I'll try updating my mods. Alright, well there you go. That worked. On the pile with ye. Let's grab this. Always good to have a backup pickaxe ready to go. Probably take it with me when I go looking for iron. God knows I'm going to chew through it like you wouldn't believe. Oh, actually, need a new prospecting pick as well. Yeah, oh man, there's always something, huh? Still, it's nighttime, there's nothing we can do really right now. I do miss the sun. Even though the sun is a deadly laser. Right, let's put that down. Alright, I guess I'll craft up... Actually, I don't think I have enough copper on me now for 5 more ingots. Oh no, I do. Right, let's just finish off this building here. And then this is pretty much done now. We don't have to worry about this anymore. Bada boom. Bada bing. Nope, that's not right. We need to hold down... hold down shift, I believe. There we go. Good as new. Probably fill these gaps in real quick as well. So no spookies can get to us. And I do want to keep a stack of dirt on me. I've learned my lesson. There we go. Need to obviously extend the fence there. But, yeah. All good. Alright, I think my iron... wishful thinking. I think my, my bronze is ready to rock. Make a new pro pick. Extend that out there for now. I do want to go around and change all the fencing. I'm not too happy with it right now. But, it'll do. Chuck these... I need to sort this chest out. It's making me feel a bit ill. Not to be dramatic. And... we've got everything we need right now. I do have a random fire starter on me, but because I have no torches, we may need it at some point. Yeah, you are done. Wonderful stuff. Hopefully, by the time this is finished, we can get back out there. I actually do need some copper, so it may be a good idea to pick some up today as well. Alright, grabbing a little soup for the road, a little stew, and I'm going to go to where I know cattails grow. And I'm going to harvest those and then head back. And if we have time, which we hopefully will, I'm going to go look for some slate. I'm sorry for all the door opening sounds, it's driving me crazy also. Also, I need to fix this. I'm going to head up to... this area has some cattails. Likewise, over here. You know what? Actually, I'm going to head this way first. This is slightly closer. I don't believe you can make rope from... you can also use the vines. Okay. You can use papyrus, cordage. Okay. Yeah, alright. Another miserable day. Another overcast, snowy day here on the homestead. But at least there are no bears. So that's good. Ah, look at this. This grass here isn't snowed under enough. So I can actually harvest them. This is huge. I'm going to destroy this scythe, gathering cattails and grass, but it's going to be so worth it. I want to make like a stack of torches. So I'm going to need 2 stacks of grass, but I think we just hit the jackpot. I'm over by the dry riverbed because I'm thinking about, just since we're over here, going to see if we can get lucky and find some slate. I'm going to dig down a little way past the sedimentary. I think there's some claystone or some chalk over here. But this is excellent. Look at this. Got a decent amount of cattails. I think there's a few more over there to get as well, but really happy about this grass. Okay, so we're in the, this is claystone here. I believe that means there's a chance... oh! You try and hide from me? What do we have here? Spelt. Oak. Don't want either of those. Some more amaranth. Some rice. Okay. You know what? I'll take the rice. I'm a rice enjoyer. You see we have a bunch of grass here. Could definitely do with a few more cattails, but I'm happy for now. Now this is going into peridotite, which I believe... I actually hate myself. I can't... do you see what I've done? I left my friggin' lantern at home. Worst gamer 2025. Rograt. I left my lantern at home. Like, absolute bozo play, honestly. Don't worry, nobody's more disappointed in me than myself right now. And probably my parents, but still. Well, I got some cattails. I guess the search for slate will have to wait. The day is still fairly young. Yeah, it's midday. Look at the sun. Remember the sun, guys? I'm gonna go grab some more cattails, head home, make some ladders, grab my lantern. Jesus Christ. And, yeah. Probably spend the evening moving my, my windmill. And then maybe tomorrow will be the day that we finally grab some slate and some iron. I think I'm gonna dig. I know they say, you know, show and don't tell, but I think I'm gonna dig like here this time. Ah, there we go. Anyway, lantern, got it. Let's make a boatload of torches real quick. Use all of my sticks. Boom. That's a whole stack. Time being, let's put this away. I'm going to grab these and make some rope, which is like this, like this. Boom. Got it first try. Wow, you really don't get a lot, do you? That's okay though. We'll go get some more. Also I grabbed some resin. Alright. Go grab some more cattails before the sun goes down. Alright, back with just over another stack of cattails here. Pretty good. I need to go grab some sticks now, because we did just use all of our sticks. We also have this bow staff ready to... We were going to make the recurve bow, yes? I believed we just need, Did we not just need leather? I don't remember. I'll deal with that in a moment. One thing at a time here. Let me grab my shears. I'm gonna go grab a bunch of sticks. Put this on the pile. Pile's looking good. We're officially 5 stacks high now. Makes me very happy. Put you in there for the time being. Probably will forget about that, but... There we go. Yes, sticks, make ladders, then we'll be ready. And then I'm going to spend the evening lighting torches, which is going to be hella fun. And then, yeah, start moving the windmill over, I think. Okay. Yes, I knew I got a multiple of 3. Big brain. So that's an... Oh, yeah, crap. Alright, maybe not big brain, but hey, we got 16 coils of rope from that. I've already forgotten the recipe, if you can believe it. Of course. Okay. We'll get 8 lots of 3. Which is not too bad. It's almost enough to have full stack here. We're like few short, but oh no, wait, we have more rope. What are you talking about? There we go. Yeah, should be enough to get us to the bottom of the world, at the very least. I'm gonna now spend an evening lighting torches. You know, it's been a good while since we've done some cooking, so we should probably... Sometimes I guess it's nice to take a step back from the chiseling and the caving and just enjoy being in our home, you know? Because I need to make some food. Now, I do have a few berries left. Would be silly not to use them. They're probably better in pies. We shall see though. Let me grab some grain as well. Where did I put my grain? Over here. Might as well use these berries up. I don't really want to make alcohol. It kind of seems a little bit pointless, but... Is this how it goes with berries again? Yes, alright. I think as usual though, I'm only going to do 4 servings, because the crock pot can only fit 4, so this seems a little bit more economical. I did 34 torches before I got absolutely bored. My pinky was fighting for its life, holding down the control key. So these aren't going to last for long. Unfortunately, maybe I can't make another cooking spot because I only have one pot. Man, I can already tell winter is going to be it's going to be a rough time for your boy. Let me grab these. That does at least preserve them in the meantime. I'm going to grab all of the disgusting rot. I also need to grab some bushmeat so I can make the recurve bow. We are doing pretty good for compost. I have a feeling that year 2, we're going to have a bountiful harvest. What do we have here? We've got 37 more compost. Oh, look at this. I actually forgot. We do have some... We had some leather finishing up there. So that's nice. Things are actually going okay with these berries so far. This is my 3rd lot that I'm cooking up. They don't really feed you much, but at least it's not wasteful. It is at least something. So, yeah, we currently are making quite a bit. I'm trying to be super economical by leaving them in the jar. And, yeah, just chucking them in like so. And hoping that they cook before they spoil. God damn it. Every time. Boom. Are they... Yeah, they're still good. I think as soon as they get on in the cooking pot, the timer seems to reset. I'm gonna go put my leather away. And then I'm gonna tear down the windmill. So, we have 40 pieces of leather. And I'm thinking... Let me know if you guys have... made this before. I'm thinking about making the brigandine. The jerkin, sorry. Who up jerkin they brigandine right now? And I think we should have enough for all of the pieces. But the cool thing about this is you can upgrade it. And if we get iron, we can do the come on, show me. There we go. We can then clad it with iron plates whenever we do get iron. And we can make what looks to be a pretty cool piece of armor. It lowers our walk speed by 5%, but we're a hunter, so that's not too bad. I don't know. Have you guys used the brigandine? Let me know. Alright, time to tear this thing down. The good old-fashioned way. We're building a good old dirt mound. Can I jump on that? I can. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah. Take that. Alright, there we go. Finally. Right. I'm gonna go from the top down here. Why can I Interesting, it's not letting me chop the slab. There we go, now it is. Taking down these, beams shouldn't be too much of a hassle. I want to make sure I get all of the axles first and foremost, since they're obviously a lot more valuable. This windmill's going to be a lot taller now that we're going to shove it on the end of the house, but I think it's going to look sick. Sick as frick, some might say. Let's start by taking these out. This is going to be tedious, isn't it? I can already tell. The hitboxes on the beams are not great. Alright, there we go. That actually wasn't too bad at all. I'm just going to take this in and try and get a feel for like where we actually want to put the HELVE hammer. If we want to keep this here, then I think we have to put the toggle literally right behind the window. Let's see if we can get that placed properly first time. Like here. With the frame. Or not. I think the frame has to be in front. Like so. No, that's not right. Nothing's ever... And now I can't get to that. Actually, no, I can grab that. Yeah, how does the frame go on again? I should really have looked at what I was doing, huh? We connect the axle. Or the angled gear, sorry, to this. And then the frame goes... Maybe here? Yes, there we go, got it. First try. And then this goes, obviously... That's actually perfect. Now, can enemies get through this? I don't think they can. Yeah, perfect. Alright, and then we just rebuild the windmill. That should be a doddle. Let me go grab some food here. This vegetable stew is not it. It's really not very satisfying to eat. However, I've just made some lovely flax porridge with turnip and onion. Actually sounds pretty good. Very hearty. How long do these keep for here? 28 days. Perfect. Okay, yes, like this. So this is going to feed up the wall here. I may even make a couple more axles, depending on how high this is. It's technically actually going to be the same height as before. So let's go... This is all enclosed now, so we don't have to... I don't know how this snow got in here. How did this snow get in here? That didn't give me a heart attack. Okay, over here. Get out my way. This continues on up. I'm gonna make a little dirt stack. And we'll see how tall this looks compared to the house. Obviously the roof isn't finished, so it's gonna be hard to properly gauge it, but I don't want it super higher than the house. Actually, I think this might be just about perfect. Yeah. And then we'll use those two axles here, I think, for the... Let's get the rotor and the gear. See if we can get this nice and easy. The gear goes there. Make a little dirt mound here. I do still want to do the same frame as before, because I really like that. Nope. Please go back in my inventory. Thank you. That needs to go here. Like that. Then you go here. And then we chuck the actual rotor on the end there. Remove this. Actually built quite a lot of sails for this, didn't we? There we go. Look how happy he is. He's singing. Now, we're not going to be able to see how this looks properly until morning. The health hammer is not currently working. Let's go check that out. Bit of a weird episode today. I'm still recovering with my voice, so I'm not doing anything too crazy. Is there just not enough power there? I wonder. I feel like that should be moving. Probably make an easy way out of here, shouldn't I? Yeah. Let's go take a look. Maybe I placed it wrong? Is it backwards? I think it may be backwards. Hold up. Oh, I don't know what wall to remove here because I don't want to destroy anything, but I think basically this frame has to go in the front. Like that. Why were you... Okay, well, I guess we had it right before. I hear you. That guy's still trapped underground. Honestly deserved. Alright, so no, we did get it right before. Maybe we just needed to, like, reset it. Please grab that frame. I'm begging you. I forgot my hotkey for crawling. There we go. Right, let's do that again. Right, that's good. That's good. Wait. It's spinning the wrong direction, isn't it? Oh no, I'm gonna have to use my brain. I'm gonna have to use my brain. That's not my strong... Yeah, it's spinning... which means I need to move either this here or this here. Oh, I hate my life. This is perfect placement though. I don't want to... Alright, let me think here. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to move the whole thing over. Because it doesn't matter which angle I place this at, like this or like this, it always spins in the same direction, which is obviously not the direction I want. So I'm hoping, before I use all of my valuable daytime here, that placing this over here is going to make it spin the other way, possibly? Nothing's ever easy in life, you know? I guess I should really just test this before I commit to, yeah, let me go build some more of these gears. Of course, I can't build my last... There's always something, like I said. I can't build my final, gear because I need to make a new saw now, so... it'll be so worth it, though. Yeah, this thing... Where's my saw? Yeah, she's not looking good, so... What else do I need to make whilst I'm here? A new scythe is probably a good idea. May as well get multiple uses out of this thing. Probably have to make some new charcoal fairly soon as well. One piece in there, put one piece back. Oh, you know the drill, guys. I'm a bit sad that we're cutting into daylight hours here. But, it is what it is, you know? Okay. Get those sizzling up there. And let's make a new saw immediately. My inventory looks disgusting. Please don't look directly at it. There we go. And then, again, let's grab the recipe for the gears here. Need one final gear. And we should be good. I do have an extra chisel if that's the culprit. Bada boom. Yes, I knew it was the saw. Alright, let's go see if this works. Please! Wait, you're spinning the other way now, and you're still not going. What am I missing here? Do you need, like... Oh my god, are you kidding? Alright, so yeah, it turns out that, please be quiet. At least I have a... Wait. I have a way to stop that. Alright, interesting. So, no arch. Which I guess means that enemies can get through, so I probably want to cap this off. One thing I'm very curious about, let me remove this. Again, I know this video is a little different from normal, we're doing a lot of research. I'm gonna grab that one moment, I'm gonna actually put it back to how it was before, without all of these extra gears, because I'm assuming there's some kind of power loss involved using all of these additional gears here. So let's grab these back and see if it actually works without them. Like so. Yep. Alright, well, there we go. It actually didn't matter. I would just... you know, like, that's one of those typical things where, like... I guess it's like a form of, like, Occam's razor, where I should have just... This is pretty obvious that this wasn't going to work with that arch there. It doesn't look like enemies can get through here, though, so I'm actually pretty pleased about that. The thing I want to figure out now is if there is a way to make a toggle to turn this on and off, because I don't want it clattering forever, you know? It's going to drive me crazy. So let's put the arch up here. We'll just have a tool arch, that's fine. Although that does mean I think enemies can get in. Although they can already get in, let's be honest. If I place the anvil here, it might help, but... yeah, I'm going to see if there's a way for me to make a toggle for this. Ah, maybe I found it here. A break. This is what we want, I believe. That's easy enough to craft. I believe I actually have... yes, I do have one additional axle. That's huge. I just need wood and 2 resin. Let's go make that now. Oh, man. What a day. Boom. Grab 1 piece of the wood. Right. Do I remember the recipe? Wait, I need the chisel, yes. Chisel hammer. Okay. Bada boom, bada bing. Would you actually believe me if I told you that that recipe is already gone from my head? Is that normal, chat? I probably shouldn't be asking YouTube chat if this is normal, but yeah. I already forgot it. That goes there. This is there. You go there, and you go there. Whew. Right. Let's put all of this garbage away. So the toggle goes the opposite side of the gear, I believe. Okay, and it has a little delay on it. You can see, that's really cool. That's a nice little touch. The problem is activating that from within. Let's see if we can grab it from here. Yeah, just about. I mean, it's not perfect. We'll have to come up with a more elegant way of turning this on and off. If you have any ideas, do let me know. But now we can just be like, bada boom. I said, bada boom. Okay, no, I was just being impatient. It does just take a little while. Alright, oh Jesus Christ. Alright, so yeah, there we go. The windmill. Now on the side of the house. We have to think, how do we want this to look? I do really like the beam. Problem is, we don't have much space, do we, between the base and, I guess the front we can beam. I think I'm just gonna go for it. I also need to move this out of the way. Grab these bricks as well. Almost forgot that these have been here for absolutely ages. Ready for when we finally get that sweet, sweet iron. And I'll probably move these elsewhere. So yeah, let me cook on this a moment. Guess this is what we're doing today, by the way. I'm gonna build a small base, and then I'm gonna go straight up, same as before, with this being the center. Yeah. Yeah. Right, so this is what we got right now. I don't know if I'm entirely happy with this design, but I think we'll stick with it for now. I'll probably end up capping off this with a small roof here once we find some slate, and putting a little doorway maybe here to access this in case we want to put the quern, sorry, down. And then I'll move the arch, the blessed arch, I'll move that in here. Why don't we do that now, in fact? I'll replace that with a regular piece of cobble. Right there. Yeah, we'll have the arch there. Little roof. Little interior roof, I think. I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't hate it. I almost feel like it needs to be taller. I still need to do the cross beams here as well. I just thought I'd give you a general idea of what we're gonna do here. I think it should be if we have to raise it, that's not too bad. Easy enough to fix. But yeah, this is where it stands right now. One thing I'm noticing is the game, when you're using beams with these little hitboxes you can see here with this black box, the game really does not like you putting another beam on that, which makes this pretty much impossible to place correctly without it looking garbage. If you guys know of a way to fix that, do let me know, because it's going to drive me crazy. It might drive you crazy now that I pointed it out as well. You're welcome. Yeah, it's one of those small quirks. But you know what? The beam system's already pretty complex, I feel like, so I can't say I'm surprised. There you go, that's what we want. No idea how we're going to do the beam. I guess we can just do it like this. Is there another box there? Hard to tell. I think that looks okay. It doesn't look great, but once we get a roof there, it may look slightly nicer. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm gonna finish doing these cross beams here. Shouldn't take too much longer. It is very much nighttime now, as you can probably tell. But I think it's worth getting this HELVE hammer sorted, because once we get the iron, this is going to be invaluable. Or so I hear, anyway. I don't think you guys would lie to me. Would you? Alright, why don't we give this HELVE hammer a whirl now. I do need a new falx and a new shovel. So let's toggle it on. I'm curious to see how this works exactly. We grab this. And let's say we want a falx. Sire. Do I have to hit it twice, maybe? What? Is it this friggin' thing again? Please be that. Hold on, let me go grab my meal. Been doing some cooking. I'm not hearing anything. Let me go figure out why this... There we go. Just takes a little while. I am curious to see if the... hold on. I'm firing on all cylinders right now. Excuse me, I believe I ordered a falx. I'm just curious, if I put this here... No, that's fine, okay. What am I doing wrong? Is it just not got enough juice, maybe? I bet you that's what it is. Okay. I think we're gonna have to make it higher. This is clearly not doing it. This is still not a failure though, you know? Just a bigger windmill's all we need. Maybe that's not what the HELVE hammer's for though. Maybe it's purely for breaking the iron blooms. I just assumed you could use it to craft for some reason. I think that's a fair assumption. What did I want to make? A shovel. Alright, that's enough of you. Oh, man. Yeah, let me know. I should probably read up about the HELVE hammer. I know you use it for iron, but I just assumed you could use it as a, as free labor, essentially. How's the food looking? Good, good. Lots more food. Out of crockpots? Yes. Wonderful stuff. Oh, it suddenly got bright. Did you see that? Show you what I've got going down here real quick. You got some meals on the go. I think the amount of veg we have is going to keep us very well fed throughout winter. And I do have some emergency rations over there as well. Oh man, yeah, that's a bummer about the health hammer. I really do need to make a place to quench. How many times have I said that today? Please go in. There we go. Look at this. If only I had read. A health hammer will only smith metal plates, refine the iron blooms, and hammer blister steel. Tools and weapons cannot be smithed. Boom. Reading. Alright, well that's fine. We can still craft with this here. No problem. What's the time right now? It's 4 AM. Pretty miserable out. There's not really much I can be doing around the house, I feel like. I'm gonna sleep for a bit. I don't know if it's possible to wake up, like, by pressing a key, but that would be great, because I don't want to... I'm technically out of bed right now. Oh, you can just jump out of bed. Okay, that's cool. Well, the sun's up. Let's go take a look at the windmill. Another beautiful overcast day here. Now, this thing is janky as all hell. These beams, I need to... It's gonna really bother me, but hey, there you go. It's at least working. It looks great from this side. Just don't look at it from a profile view, basically. And it's just the cross beams that make it look a bit weird, but I'm pretty happy with it, generally speaking. We now have automated power. We just need some iron to use it on now. I have, I think, 56 refractory bricks, so I'm probably going to cook some more of those up fairly soon. And I'm going to build a little area that we're going to use as a dedicated kiln area. Possibly... Might even use that thing over there, but I'll probably put it around here somewhere. Maybe at the side. However, ladies and gents, I think this is where we are going to be leaving it for today. Been a bit of a weird episode. Mostly just working around the house. I hope you've enjoyed it though. If you have, I encourage you to hit the like button. My name has been Rograp. We've been playing Vintage Story today. Subscribe for more. And as always, take it easy.